live from the state convention at the general session at the big hall. Basically, where this is basically this morning we had our Senate caucus, which we just broke up. And as you notice in the back behind me again is Senate District 2, and they're all coming back from the caucus. The caucus is basically where we elected a new state Republican Executive Committee member, Donna Carter, to take the place of Jerry Fisher, who had term limited off. And so Donna was won actually by a pretty narrow margin, but she is our next SREC member. And Bruce Bishop won to keep his seat as SREC. Our caucus also got to choose Dorinda Randall and David Covey as our chair and vice chair. So from Senate District 2, that too is going to be presented to the nominations committee, or to that committee. And we've elected Sharon Henson to basically represent our Senate district. So when she goes into nominations committee, and if they don't have if no one has a majority of the vote, then that representative and every Senate district chooses a representative to go represent that Senate district. After that first vote, if there is not a winner, then that individual can basically vote their conscience and vote however they or whoever they wish to vote for. So it'd be surprising if it went that way, but I don't know. Abraham George has had some trouble just in the manner in which he's led the party. But these are basically the experiences of Senate or Republican Executive Committee members and others within the party who have kind of reported back to our caucus about some of the things that have gone on. And clearly our caucus is not very happy with Abraham George. Doesn't mean that he's done a bad job, and it doesn't mean that everything that people are saying about him is true. It just means that that's kind of the situation as of today. So what I'm gonna do real quick is just flip this for you a little bit, so you can kind of see what I'm seeing behind me, and then when we go around, you can kind of see how big the caucus is, and how many caucuses are still voting right now. So the message on the screen basically is saying that Senate district caucuses are currently completing business. The general session begins shortly following caucus adjournment, and that's important because over many years, the convention would typically go ahead and stay on the schedule, and a lot of those who came out of the caucuses would miss out on some of the things that are going on. So seeing that they're going to wait for all the caucuses to finish is a pretty good thing. So that's what's happening. That's what happened in our caucus. We heard from several people. We heard from Brent Money, Katrina Pearson, both state representatives, both two of our most conservative state representatives. We heard from Bob Hall as well, obviously, and Senator Hall gave the caucus breakfast, which was really nice. So that was good. And so we heard from candidates like that, and we just we're having a good time so far. And they've just, bottom line, I also wanted to tell you that they have released the platform rules and legislative priorities reports. So now we have the actual document on what the platform looks like, what the legislative priorities look like, what the rules look like, and so this section and session, and actually more so the next session, I believe, is where we're going to be really debating the platform, the rules, and that's really where the money or the rubber meets the road. I don't know what metaphor I was using just now, but that's where that happens. And so we're going to be looking at. I'm going to be going through the platform again because ultimately the platform committee did a fantastic job. Legislative priorities, another great committee. Richard Henson represented us on legislative priorities. Donna Carter represented us, I'm talking Senate District 2 on platform. Both did a great job. And hopefully, maybe next year I'll be able to serve on platform committee. Maybe the attitude about letting Bumper Bob on platform will change. We'll see. But that'll be 2 years from now. The bottom line, we've got a really strong platform, and I suspect it's going to remain largely intact without much changes at all. So that's good because it's what I've seen so far looks really good. The members of the platform, the legislative priority committee, did a great job, and I really hope that they understand how their work really does make a real difference for our party. Trey Traynor, the chair of the platform committee, one of the first chairs of a platform committee that I have seen in all the years that I have been to these conventions, and I watch the platform committee like a hawk. I've served on it a couple of times, state convention or the state platform committee, and I can tell you that I've not seen a platform committee work as well as this one has, and there were certainly some things that could have been done differently. But as far as the real work of the committee and how the chairman deferred to the committee, he wasn't trying to push his agenda, and that I think is what made the difference, at least for me and for a lot of those who were watching and those who were served on the committee. He really wanted to see this platform. He wanted to make sure that it was a reflection of the people on that committee, and it really is. And a lot of people came to testify, and a lot of great things happened. Once we vote on that platform, well, I'm going to be doing some shows on the platform for sure to kind of help you understand why it's so important and why it makes a real difference for those of us in Texas who believe in freedom and liberty and the rights of individuals. And this is what our party platform does. It does a really good job. So, that's kind of the update for now, and I'll come back probably later. I might even come back with a few interviews while we're waiting for the general session to start. I don't know, but for now, that's my report. So I'll go ahead and sign off for now, and thank you for tuning in.